Here is how you avoid power struggles in the classroom so you don't catch yourself arguing with 8-year-olds every single day. The thing that I see a lot with teachers is that when they are setting rules and expectations, they are getting their boundaries wrong. We go in with you must listen to me, don't yell, don't swing on your chair, all of the things that we want the students to do. But unfortunately, outside of blood magic, we can't actually control the things that the kids say and do. And when we challenge those behaviors head on, that's when we enter into a power struggle. And when we do that, everybody loses. So instead, we need to focus on the things that we can control, what we say and what we do. I still catch myself making these mistakes, and I have to keep reminding myself that I need to move away from telling others what to do and telling them what I will do instead. Take little Johnny over there, for example. He has had a rough recess. He's thrown a couple of haymakers and now he's blowing his top at you because they cheated and the score was 2-1 and not 2-0. Now I can fight back and I can tell him to stop yelling at me. Or I can stop and I can notice that he's heightened and I can say this instead. I get that you're angry, Johnny, and we're gonna have a conversation about it, but I can't do that if you are yelling at me. So if you continue, I'm gonna have to find a time where we can have this conversation calmly. If he continues to yell, I'll stop. I might hold up my palm and end the conversation until he's cooled off. That is a boundary. They help us stay calm, they help us stay kind, and they keep us consistent. So when you catch yourself getting frustrated or saying the same thing over and over to your kids, it's time to set a new boundary. For me right now, it is swinging on chairs. It is such a small thing, but it is absolutely killing me at the moment. Now I can't stop every student from swinging on their chairs. I do not have control over that. But what I do have control over is what I will do if that behavior continues. So my boundary is, when you are swinging on your chair, I will ask you to move to the floor so that you can stay safe. It's delivered without emotion. That way I stay calm and everyone stays safe. And this is where it gets tricky because you need to stay calm, but you also need to stay consistent with every student, even when it's the school captain who has never been in trouble before. Because when they test a boundary, they're not being defiant, they're not pushing my buttons, they're just testing me to see if I'm gonna follow through with the things that I say I will. Because boundaries are only real if you stick to them. That predictability builds so much trust, and you end up modeling emotional regulation without having to say a word. Some days you are gonna be tested. Your cup of patience is gonna be so empty. But over time, you're gonna find that you are staying calmer, you're reacting way less, and you're not gonna have 9-year-olds controlling your emotions.